Okay, I don't know why it started playing again, but it wasn't playing on that screen. It was only playing on my. Okay, whatever. It's gone now. Hey, what's up, everyone? All right, who do we have here? Hey, Autistic Shill. Hey, Steffi. Hey, Reagan. Hey, Christy. Hey, Sue Elliott. Hey, Megan. Hey, Heather. Hey, uh, Mrs. Cassandra. What's up? Hey, Elizabeth. Dirty Uncle Sal. Grace Case. Kristen. And I think that's it. Well, as I can see. Hey, Amber. Jill B. Erica. Erica. Sorry. Every time I hear the name Erica now, I think, Erica, come on, want to go live with me? Come on, Erica. It's funny. There's like Erica I work with too. Every time I say her name, I feel like saying, come on, Erica, Erica. But I don't. She wouldn't know what I was talking about anyway. But so, hey, what's up, everyone? Hey, Poderific. Hey, Chronically B, Queen B. If he's not in, oh yeah, it's late. And I'm sorry. I feel like I always think that you're like hours like behind me in time. Because like I was gonna say hi to Lily too, but I thought, well, no, it's middle of the night. She's probably not up. But I'm thinking that you're in another like part of. I mean, you are in another part of the world, but I'm thinking you're like fucking like 8 hours behind or something. It's only like what 3. You'll be your Erica. Yay! I have an Erica. You can call me Brooklyn. All right, you got it. Hey, Aliar. Oh boy. Okay, so first I want to see something. Darn it. Okay. Um, where did that go? Okay. So the other night when I was doing a stream, I can't remember what stream it was. I can pull it up though and find out just what the where's my I was talking about Katie Joy and how I really think or feel like that. Wait a minute, I gotta clean this. I really think that she's going to end up switching sides here and her supporter, who she seemingly supports, and she's going to end up supporting Dre. Um, so yeah, and I was saying how I think she's going to end up supporting Dre. I do still think this. It's not going to be as clear cut as just one day she wakes up and says, "Oh, I'm going to support Dre now." No, it's going to evolve over like course of like up to a week maybe, and she's going to discover new things or whatever that paint the family is bad or Marvan's family is bad, and Dre is just this misunderstood person who's like just happens to be online all the time, but she's misunderstood. No one can figure out because what she's so secretive, you know. But I feel like this where she's going to go with this. But here's what I didn't consider when I said this, but I'm now seriously fucking wondering, considering. I'm curious what anyone else thinks. Was that the intent all along to a degree? Like, I don't think she's working with Dre or any shit like that. No, but I think upon learning of this story, I wonder if Katie saw the number of followers that Dre had, and she saw maybe an opportunity to poach or whatever to get added to their watch list, whatever you want to call it. I wonder because, and as I'm thinking about this, and I'm looking back, the way she turned on Molly, like Molly did a stream saying she just can't confirm, you know, and yeah, granted, you really say shit like that about Katie without some sort of repercussions, but the extent in which Katie jumped at just like shutting that shit right the fuck down or shutting down any friendship that could have been seemingly to grow there. Katie just seemed to react quite a bit to something so benign. I mean, she went straight to doxing her, sharing her mugshots, this whole like criminal history or whatever, and then tell her supporters that how she can't have her name associated with no criminals. Like we went from Molly being up on her panel to Katie saying she can't associate with known criminals and sharing mugshots in a matter of like 3 days. I want to say it was well under a week. Even that's kind of quick for Katie. So I'm wondering if maybe that was kind of like the design. Maybe she wanted to prove herself in a sense to Dre or whatever, just, show that she's on her side, or she could be on her side. And I have other reasons too for thinking this. I'm not going to I get into them right now because I'm waiting to learn more. But there's a lot of people who've been talking to Katie, and well, Katie's not exactly the best steward of, secret information like that. So Katie does tend to let some of that slip, probably intentionally, but I don't know. And the way in which she's going about doing that kind of makes me wonder, like, she just doesn't care. It's like she used these people to get these stories to gain this portfolio, for lack of a better word. And now she's throwing them all under the bus, and they haven't even done anything to her yet. In her mind, even they haven't done anything to her. So I'm wondering if this was all like part of her, I don't want to say scheme, but her working towards getting new viewers and building another platform. I wonder. I don't know. I could be out of my fucking mind. Who knows? But I do want to go over some of her posts. Let me see chat here. Yeah, the whole wanting the money. She's not giving a reason for that either. Let me head over there. I can show what it is I'm talking about. Why isn't that one there? God damn it. All right. Show this one for you. What am I doing? I just stood there looking at my screen, just drew a fucking blank. Why am I so freaking crazy paisley and shit? I don't like it. Oh. There we go. Okay. So to start, there's this. So she's explaining or whatever, her asking for money back. Damn it. I don't have it in here. Shit. Okay. So she says, I want to be clear. I did not ask Letitia for my money back. Letitia was not involved in the decision. I had to file a complaint with GoFundMe. A team of service experts then had to investigate the complaint. I had to provide them evidence for why a refund was necessary. GoFundMe determined that I proved that I was defrauded. Letitia was not part of that decision. She found out after GoFundMe determined I had grounds for a refund. She has not reached out to me to ask why, because she knows why. Instead, Letitia broadcasted the notification she received and told people that I asked for a refund. We never spoke, further proving to me why I had grounds for this complaint. GoFundMe suggested filing a police report for fraud. Now, GoFundMe, I know, when it comes to asking for a refund, you do kind of have so long to ask for a refund. Like, when did she donate? Like, I want to say she donated like right around the 21st. Like, it was right around AdSense payday. I remember thinking, and so I'm wondering maybe she donated and then hurried up and asked for a refund within the time frame allowed. Because once the funds are collected and parted ways with GoFundMe to campaign over, there's really not a whole lot you can do unless you can prove fraud or something. So yeah, I wonder how long after making the donation did she ask for a refund. So that's why GoFundMe gave her a refund because they had to, assuming everything she said is true. I don't even know if it's true, really. But that's something to consider. And the fact that she's like kind of gloating that this conversation didn't even involve Letitia. Like, she didn't even give her a chance to agree to give her the money back. No, she had to go and file this complaint and shit with GoFundMe for this fraud, and then take it to social media and shit anyway. That's what she did. Why is she going after this family so hard? Why is she hating this family so hard? Like, I get it. I get that maybe they weren't the best parents. Okay, I don't care about any of that, because bottom line, what it comes down to is the person laying in the bed. Vaughn saw justification to repair his relationship with his mother and his father. That's all I need to know. I don't care what happened before. I don't need to know either. I don't need to know what the fuck anyone did before. What matters is now, and that this is what they want. Okay, awesome. Who the fuck is she to dig into and she's trying to pass judgment whether or not they deserve to be parents, whether or not even Marvin deserves to have his parents in his life. It seems like she's taken that upon herself. So, why? What does she have against these parents so much? I mean, she could have went to mother and said, listen, I don't feel too confident, secure giving money to your campaign. I would like a refund. And, I'm coming to you first privately. So this isn't done out in the open or whatever. It's not done through GoFundMe. But no, she chose not to go there route. She chose to go the GoFundMe route. And then she chose to broadcast this. Yeah. Now you can say, what the mother, she's the one who notified social media that Katie even did this. Yeah, I have a feeling that Katie was just sitting back waiting for her to do that. So can you follow? But that's my opinion. And that may be, I can admit that opinion may be coming from a little bit someplace of bias. Okay, fine. But it's still my opinion. So yeah. Yeah, so let me pull up a couple other things. First, let me stop this. Okay. Oh, damn it. So, I commented on one of hers because it's getting annoying to me how she keeps calling this Munchausen by proxy. Like, it hasn't been called that in a long fucking time. Years. I seen her, or I heard her, one or the other. She actually used factitious disorder of another. I think it was on a live stream. She said that, but then here she is in her in her Facebook, back to calling it Munchausen by proxy. At least she did. Where still? Yeah, Munchausen by proxy, right there, right up top. Like, she's blaming that this post that she says was posted about her Munchausen by proxy. She's saying this from her haters. Well, even haters are enough to call it factitious disorder of another. So I mean, yeah, that's for sure. Where's my mouse? That won't work. Oh, this fucking.
So, yeah.
Jay McCraig was live. There are rumors, she said, are being spread by Vaughn's family. She shared video of Vaughn talking about his strained relationship with his mom. Vaughn said that moving back in with his mom as a teenager was a bad decision. When Vaughn was a toddler, his grandmother petitioned the court for custody in 1995. Vaughn's grandmother obtained custody of him through the court. Letitia had been arrested for forgery, writing a bad check, and sentenced to time in jail. See, she takes away from, I don't know. I actually know people who were arrested that kind of crime, or very similar. Maybe, I'm not sure how similar circumstances were, but not much of a different arrest, who got off for like fucking nothing, like barely even probation. for granted, everyone who I know who's committed crimes similar to this or whatever, male and female, they're all white, that's just the way it is. And she's writing this and she doesn't take any of that into consideration. That sentence, we do have two different legal systems in this country. There's, one for people of color, and then there's one for, everyone who's not. And they're vastly different. This should be considered, I think. When she was released, Letitia told me that she was homeless and unable to get Vaughn back. Letitia also told me that her grandmother posted a public notice that she could not find Vaughn's mom and would like to adopt him. The court granted the adoption. Letitia's parental rights were terminated. Losing custody of Vaughn was devastating for Letitia. Vaughn lived with his grandparents until he was 16. Vaughn went back to live with his mom at 16, a decision he said publicly that he regretted. Who thought that would have been a smooth transition? For any kid, for any parent in any kind of similar situation, yeah, that's going to be tough. Prior to his attempted that, Vaughn was working on mending his relationship with his biological parents. He spoke with both in the weeks leading up to the attempt. He even told them he purchased an RV and planned to visit them. During the live stream, Vaughn spoke fondly about his recent conversation with his mom and family. He discussed his excitement to see them. Dre shared a call with Letitia. They discussed her visiting. A day later, Vaughn developed an infection, and Dre said she was limiting his visitors at that time. While in the VA hospital, Vaughn's dad came to visit him. Initially, Dre tried to block visits. She cited concerns about Vaughn's safety and her own. The hospital arranged for Vaughn's dad to visit him. Letitia did not travel to the VA to see Vaughn. Online, she said that was due to Dre taking out a restraining order. Dre denied ever taking out a restraining order. There are no court records or filings for an order of protection against Letitia that I could locate in Arizona. Dre said that the family began posting about her negatively online, which she felt wouldn't be beneficial to Vaughn's healing. As the groups formed and more momentum grew, Dre said that does Dre say all of this in the video, or is like Katie talking to her? It's be a rhetorical question. I don't know. For momentum grew, Dre said that she decided she didn't want them seeing Vaughn because it wasn't productive. Renette told me the week before that they were never banned from seeing Vaughn. She stated that she asked Letitia to come with them to Arizona to see Vaughn, but Letitia declined. Friends of Dre have told me that Vaughn would be sad to see the fighting between the family members. Well, no shit. They also said that he would be hurt by the accusations lobbied at Dre. Advocates for Vaughn say that Dre is preventing Vaughn from having a relationship with his family. Dre's erratic behavior and spitting on Vaughn at the hospital has fueled suspicions of her. We're not advocating for Dre or taking her side. Okay? All sides of a story must be presented. Vaughn is in a coma. He is in specialty hospital for long-term care after suffering a severe brain injury due to lack of oxygen following an attempt. Yuma PD says the attempted that is still under investigation. There's also an active investigation into Dre for child neglect. Dre's online behavior, treating, dosing, controlling drugs, refusing medical intervention for Vaughn is well documented. She told people online that she was healing Vaughn and his doctor. Vaughn was given many herbs, medications, and kratom to heal his various self-diagnosed brain conditions. Yeah, I'm going to say, y'all, I can't let that go. To treat his various self-diagnosed by Dre conditions. How is Dre self-diagnosing her husband? Does anyone else want to pull their hair out right now? I mean, I know it seems like kind of minute, but god damn it. That's fucking annoying. Anyway. No one is excusing her behavior in this respect. Vaughn's health and mental health deteriorated as a result of him not getting help from medical professionals. Dre did not heal him and could have caused a lot of his issues. Dre admits she's controls finances, phones, communication, and access to medical providers of Vaughn. Her children have medical insurance provided by their father, but she rarely ever takes them to doctor. Police and CPS will need to determine if she can be charged in any of the above actions. Wow. And she turned comments off, like everywhere it seems. Like, what are you so afraid of? Yeah, exactly. She's given the mother shit here for what? Not instinctively knowing how to get her shit together and be a proper parent to her child at 16? Probably with very little support, if any. You know, I don't know. It drives me nuts, I think. Let me check chat. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Erica. So KJ deleted the refund post, and Molly Golightly just proved Katie lied again. If experts proved it was a scam, the GoFundMe would be down. The GoFundMe is open. Exactly. The GoFundMe has probably no issue with the fundraiser. Katie, if she was in fact given back or given a refund, and she had to plead her case with GoFundMe, she probably kind of just tried to twist things and say that she was under the impression it meant something else or whatever. They wasn't very clear in stating this or some shit. But I'm arguing that she didn't even need to give a reason because it was within a certain allotted time frame where in other words, the money hadn't left GoFundMe yet. The money hadn't gone to the campaign holder's bank account yet or whatever. Because I don't know if I don't think they didn't used to do that daily. They didn't used to submit the money to the campaign holder daily. I don't think that they still don't. I think that they still don't do that, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm reading Erica and Sassy's conversation. Yeah, especially when the kids are older, you have to, but they have to have an input on shit like that. I don't know. 90% of this is KJ speculating, right? Yeah, trying her illogical. You see, here's the thing. I think that this was by design this whole time. I'm not committed to this conclusion. But I'm becoming more and more so as time goes on. I think that she learned of this situation. She saw how Trey had over 500,000 followers on Facebook. And she thought she believed she saw an opportunity. I think that's why she came out the way she came out. And right off the bat, she was having Molly Golightly up in her. When does he meet a new content creator and just like you haul him over to the fucking panel? Usually it takes a little bit more than that. Maybe she has to either know the person well enough or it's going to take a little time. So, and then after that, how quickly she turned on Molly, but also when she turned on Molly, the reasons why she was clapping back at Molly or clapping at Molly were very minute, were benign. They weren't like big reasons that required much clapback or whatever. But Katie clapped back with fucking vengeance, it just, none of this lines up. I don't know, shit just seems way too off the charts. So I think that Katie saw an opportunity to, I don't know, put on a public display in hopes that Troy would believe that she was on her side. And I think she's expecting that to lead to bigger and better things. I don't know. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't know. But I think that she exploited this whole situation for her own gain. It's my opinion, but I don't think I'm wrong either. I need to. Elizabeth. Okay, we don't support violence here. Believe me, I get the frustration. I get it. I do. I get it. But yes, please, nobody go around kicking any the head because of anything on my channel. Please. Yeah, she fed the story that the family only wanted it on her channel, on Katie's channel. I mean, I think that she might have been just pushed these buttons, and because that's what she does too. When she wants to fight with someone, she knows that she can't really come out swinging that hard because she's going to lose credibility or she's going to lose much of a ground to stand on. So she's very passive aggressive. And I say this because I can spot this very, very well because I'm very much so myself. But she was even wearing her hair like Trey. Crazy, right? Oh, I didn't do that. Oh. Whoa, what happened? When did the stream start? I can't tell. I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know. I'll check it out in a minute. You finished this. Okay. Exactly. Yeah. She's chasing a story that will suddenly give her 400,000 more followers. Any story delivered in any way with a side of drama for fun. I think that is her goal. Exactly. Exactly. You know, it has to kill Katie that LB is up on Justin Molly's. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah, she does it a lot. The big bad horrible things she points out in other people as she lists them. It's I think everyone listens to her make that just with each addition to that list, like your head just blows up a little bit more, a little bit more, and it's like, what? I'm being punked right now, right? Like this? No, you can't be serious with this shit. Okay. All right, let me go over there. Stoned and need free pizza. Do you have to be stoned though to need free pizza? I mean, it does make it better, I suppose. All right. Hmm. I swear to God. About fucking time. Jesus. Take longer next time. One second. Okay, all right. I saw that Molly was streaming. I wanted to see the title gave me the impression that it was, I don't know, big news or whatever, but she's reading Katie's post. That's all. But yeah, that is fucked up. I mean, like I said, it doesn't, even if they were like horrible parents, for argument's sake, let's say that they were. Let's say neither one of them was there for their son. Let's say neither one of them supported their son or whatever. Let's say their son barely even knew their names or whatever until he was 25. If the son as an adult deems it worthy or it worth him or it's worth it for him to reconnect with his parents, well, then that's really all anyone needs to know. So who the fuck are you to try to ruin that? I mean, what if her attempts here, what if they convinced Vaughn or whatever to not give his parents a chance? Like, would that have been okay for her? Would that have been cool? Like, would she want to know that she had that kind of power control over whether or not some people's lives were possibly bettered because of grace? You know, I mean, it's like she wouldn't care. It's like that's almost what she wants to see happen. I don't get it. Yeah, I know that this is all part of her cycle. I know, like, you know, shit's going to be turned into something else real quick at making her the victim. And she already did one post about her kid or whatever, the one I read, where she says that her haters are spreading rumors about her having Munchausen or whatever. And in the comment section of that post, she just, her whole purpose, the only effect she had by posting that and by saying the things she said, well, she was sticking up for her kid. People coming at her kid, so she had to defend him, you know, because once again, that's what she thinks is going on. No one gives a shit about her kid. No one's talking about her kid. They're talking about her. So, yeah. I still haven't watched that wife swap episode. I never really got into those shows too much, but I have to say, I thank the universe for allowing me to be here for it, to watch Trading Spouses with the dark-sided lady. Like, I'm so happy I get to be here for that. All right, she's absolutely jealous. I don't know. I think it's jealousy. I think it's something else with it, though. I think entitled. I think that, yeah, she's jealous to see other people get things, but I think part of that jealousy comes from because she feels like she's more entitled to it. So if she can't have it, then nobody else should, you know? Oh yeah, the stream last night. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't exactly get called into work, but I went to work to get my paycheck, and I got kind of cornered. Well, the manager he's like, "You don't supposed to go on work tonight," and I kind of thought he was kidding, and I think he was kind of sort of kidding. Like he didn't expect me to say yes or whatever, and I'm like, you know, and I ignored it, and I get my check, and I go to leave, and I'm like, "Do you really need someone? I mean, if you do, I can come back in an hour or something." And he's like, "Okay, yes, yeah, see you in an hour." I'm like, oh, "Fuck, no." So yeah, but they, oh my god, they would have been, it would have been bad had I not done that. I mean, as it is, they still had to call someone else in too. I think I think they would have loved for me to have volunteered to work again tonight, but just with the party today, there's no way I could have. So yeah. Oh, as I was saying, that is what started me talking about that. So because of that, when 11 o'clock rolled around, I was at work, but I did manage to take a break for a few minutes so I could hop on stream real quick and enjoy part of the stream with them. And I really enjoyed my time there. It was fun. We were coming up with like really weird name. You guys have to see it. I'm gonna grab the link so I can. All right, have the link or share it. If you do, share it. Or I can get it. Don't matter. But I suggest if you get a few moments, check it out. You'll have fun. I did. I had fun. All right, so we have, here we go, Avatars Live. I want a new computer so bad. Here we go. It's gonna play, I think. Well, it should be playing. I mean, just it's gonna take fucking ever. There we go. And I bet that Claire already got the link and she didn't much. Well, I can't tell. I can't get over there. All right, I'm gonna stop bitching about my computer because you know what's time to listen to. I'll go vote on the community tab for the rest of the bad band names and first albums. They were ridiculous. All right, I will. So here's a link to her stream from last night. Check it out. Hey, oh my god, it's fun. I gotta say, we came up with some really good bad band names. Definitely, you can say I'm with that theory. Her mind can't comprehend why she isn't still the head of her. Yep, exactly. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I don't think she minds the money she make. Obviously, she doesn't mind it, but that's not why she does it. I don't think. It's the power and the control of being one that everyone goes to. That's what it is. I don't think she'd be a very good steward of that power either. She would definitely use it for her own purposes or whatever. Greed, yes. A mother need to be careful. Her son may not want to be near her when he's 16. That's why you never down another mother. Yeah. I mean, like, I feel like if you're a mom who, like, you know, genuinely loves their kids, then you you're going to have some respect for any mother-child relationship, and you're not going to want, just like you don't want to harm your own kid, you don't want to harm somebody else's kid, because it's almost, if it's not as bad as harming your own kid, but it's kind of feels similar, so you don't want to do that. But with that, you would take efforts to not do that. And if what you're doing or saying is harming the kid by convincing him to not reconcile with the parent, then yeah, you don't want to do that. Because you compare it to how you would feel. She smiles when she talks about people's trouble. Oh yeah. Let me pull that up. Where am I? All right, I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. There's this one video. It's one of the first ones I made. It's real quick and short, but yeah, it's smile that I noticed. Got a lot of fucking videos now. Jesus. I think my channel is actually 2 years old now, too. For some reason, I've been under the impression like I started it in like springtime, like April or something, but turns out no, it was later on. So yay, congratulations, channel. Yep, here it is. Okay, this one, made it July 2nd, 2020. She's talking about Gardner. I forget his first name. Something Gardner. Tyson Gardner. All right, so
he's 40 years old, he's married, he has 4 children, and he's telling a 20-year-old after a few days of inboxing and DMing that he's attracted to her and he can't stop thinking about her and he wants to be with her. So
see that look of excitement? Like, it's crazy. Like, yeah, this is good shit.
I feel like this could be probably the most damaging to him. So
make another face. Yep, there it is. Like, it's crazy, right? Like, who does that shit? Fuck. Yeah, exactly. Brandy Gray. Oh, thank you. I just found me what you said. Awesome. I'm glad to have you as a sub. Thank you for subscribing. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, like she could have messaged Letitia privately and expressed whatever concern she was, or just said no concerns, no reason, no nothing. Just said, I would really like a refund back. Whatever. She could have done that, but she didn't. She chose not to do that. She chose to do it first, get the refund, and then sit back and let somehow I think that if Letitia hadn't said anything about it publicly, then Katie would have made a way to get it known. So she could just blame Letitia for it, because I mean that's what she's doing in the post she made. She's blaming Letitia for Katie had to get her done. What the fuck? Like there was no agreement or anything. There's no already arranged, I don't know, discussion or whatever between you and Letitia that this money was conditional. Like it was conditional on whether or not they had like stellar pasts, you know, when with no spots or anything on it, you know. I roboted? Okay. Try this one. About now. How do I sound now? I don't know. That might have made it worse. I don't know. So yeah, if I sound worse or whatever, let me know. Other creators that I don't like, I just quit watching and never think of them again. Yet with Katie, we all come over to the side and try to understand what are we doing. The whole thing is fascinating. This is the thing. That's what I think it is. I think it's just fascination because I think we just have some deep rooted desire, whatever, all of us to see fairness, to see justness, um, to see accountability, to see people pay. You know, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think sometimes we just want it too much, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with wanting it. And I think that that's what it is with Katie because that's what she pushes so much. That's what she claims to be about, to want, to demand, to see. But then she does all this fucked up shit in her efforts that she doesn't see that she's making herself become that person for a lot of other people. You know? So yeah. So no one's telling me that my voice still sounds like a robot. So I'm guessing it's okay. And Claire, I don't know what you're up to now, but good luck. I'm not going to be a part of Dick Cheese. No, I'm kidding. I can tell you how I got sucked in. I was new to YouTube and naive. For me, I think it was because I remembered her, you know, from Facebook there at the vaccine advocacy groups. And it was weird because there's just something about her I didn't like from the beginning. It wasn't like something screaming at me. It was just like, yeah, I just don't really like her, you know. I couldn't really put my finger on it, but I think I can now. See how they got you to say it on YouTube? It's a damn conspiracy. What, Dick Cheese? So yeah, but that's what I think it is though. I just like we all like watching train wrecks or car wrecks, you know, like some of us will sit there and watch it twice if we could, you know. I think people just like to watch the human form of that, and some people deliver more than most. Is now your goal to get everyone you watch say Dick Cheese? I wish you good luck with that goal. I hope you achieve it. Heels in the air. High heels in the air. It's like a car wreck. You don't want to look, but we do. Yeah. But I would argue say that I think we do want to look, unless we see some really gross shit that we don't want to look, you know. But if it's not a fatality, we want to look, I think. Petty Patty. I like that name. Why I don't. What's going on here? Yeah, I see it. Oh no, they're not. I can see that the mod that did it. Well, I mean they are, but I think, but not by my decision. All right, so let me go fix that now. Go here. No, you know what? I want settings. All right. Okay. Okay, I took them off the ban list, so they should be able to come back in now. Are you talking with them, Autistic Show? If you are, let them know that I found them in the list and I took them off, so they should be okay. And I don't know, I don't understand what's going on, but I mean, I'm not gonna go broadcasting it here now, whatever, but I'll figure it out. No, I know it wasn't you. I know, no, show I could see who it was. You're good. Okay, yeah, you're back. All right. Yay. Okay, well, I'll figure it out later. But thank you. I saw it happening, so all good. What was that question about? Let me see. Twitter that KJ said someone on YouTube threatened her. Oh yeah, she's saying that Molly Golightly threatened her. Molly Golightly said nothing of the sort. I can see how you could maybe reach really, really far and try to twist what she said into being that, but that's exactly what that is. So to go out with some sort of confidence and say that it was a threat and then finger point, that's hugely misrepresentative and exploitative and just grossly dishonest. But what Molly had said, she was talking like in the general sense. Even it wasn't like talking about anyone in specific, just people in general. She said, "Stay out of other people's business" or something like that. When who I forget how it was worded, but she basically said that people who get into everyone else's business, they don't live very long lives. They live shorter lives. My first reaction was that, yeah, because they're so involved in everyone's shit and, they're anxious or whatever. They're just fucking, they care too much about what other people are doing that they're not paying attention to themselves, their own lives or whatever. So therefore they don't live very long. But I can, not really, but I guess, I don't know. She was wrong for it. Just because she could make sense of the connection in her own mind doesn't mean that there was a connection there. Oh, here, I'll answer you. Wait a minute. Is that still? I might have gotten that wrong. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, I don't like to do this, but I have to check something real quick. Okay, no. All right. Damn it. Okay, yeah, no, that's who it was, though. I answered your question. That's who it was. I thought maybe I had someone else still on the list of moderators, but I don't. Well, I got a lot of black people in here. They're all bot accounts, but there's like 300 blocked bot accounts in my community tab. Oh well. Funny. Good times. Yeah, that's the thing, Jen Bailey. Jen Bailey says, I bet she's asked for so many refunds that they're tired of messing with her. I'm wondering if she's done this shit before. That's what I'm wondering. Like, I know that there was some question or doubt or whatever in her Gabby Petito donations. I don't know. I have no opinion on that whatsoever, but I know that some people did talk about it. And for granted, they could be completely wrong. But this got me thinking, what if instead of like what people were describing, what if she's done this shit before? What if when she brags or whatever about having made the $1,000 donation, she does it just to get the receipt and then she goes and gets her money back? I mean, really, it would be up to whatever who's running the donation to reveal that information. I mean, they can. They're not. She's not protected. They can reveal that information, but she's not going to. So it's up to each organization or campaign holder, whatever, to reveal that information. And people might just not really know or pay attention, or depending on how much it is she donated, how much she's taken back from them, or how much they received. Maybe they don't notice. I don't know, but I wonder if she's done this shit before. Because I mean, she got that shit done quick. Like she knew. It's. I don't know. I think it might have been a bigger event or something if this was something new for her, but I could be wrong. Liz, I didn't say that. I don't know. I don't know if you're talking to me, but okay. KJ won't last long on Facebook. Facebook will ban her fast. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I don't know much about their streaming guidelines or what they'll allow, but yeah, if it's anything like their posting and commenting guidelines, then yeah, she won't last long. I mean, when I was right, she didn't get that account terminated. She deleted it. Yeah, that reminds me. Unirock put a tweet up tonight. Like, is he a little stupid? Like, I'm not. I don't mean that as like an insult. Well, I do, but not really. Not that kind of insult. But like, I think he's a little stupid. Oh shit! They won't play, will it? Fuck! I still haven't edited it. I got a new soundbite. I really, really, really want to debut. Oh fuck! I'm gonna do it anyways. So. I haven't asked permission yet to keep this on as a soundbite, but I got to edit it a little bit. I got to take out the beginning part, and I'm hoping to get permission to use it as a soundbite when someone does something really stupid. But do you guys watch The Glarer? He said something the other night in stream. I could not stop laughing. I'm like, I love it. So I had to clip it. Should play.
I do this from time to time, and a lot of people don't like it when I do. I'm just going to call you a fucking idiot. You're stupid. And by stupid, I mean ignorant. And by ignorant, I mean stupid. I mean...
I love it. I love it. So, yeah, I'm hoping he gives permission. And if I had it now, I would totally play that for Unirock. but I don't. So, but let me pull that up. Oh, I see. Isn't Unirock like 40 years old or something too? I mean, the picture he has up on his Twitter is like, it's got to be at least 15 years old, right? And that's what it looks like. I don't know. That bugs me. I don't know why, but it does. Got my messages closed. Yeah, okay. So, Unirock put a post up. Which normally it's uneventful when he does that, but this one caught my attention. Somewhere. Here. He says, "It's over. The screenshots of 2019 are absolutely fake. Anyone who would claim they aren't is lying maliciously and should be sued. Look at the spelling of KJ's name. She was a small creator back when this happened, so no one even saw anything out of ordinary." And you see how the first name is spelled. Unirock knows this. He's had people point this out to him. Whatever, he himself has debunked this already, I believe, as being proof that the screenshots are faked or whatever. I'm not saying they are or not faked. I don't. Whatever. This is just not proof of it one way or the other. But that's how she spelled her name on her old Facebook account, which is where the conversation allegedly took place allegedly with screenshots. That's how she spelled her name. And why is he taking this old, like, already proven to be nothing point and trying to turn it? He's trying to recycle it. He's trying to recycle it and trying to push it through, and hopefully this time it takes hold or something. That's what it seems like. This has already been proven. In fact, and I replied and I told him, I said, this is her name. This is how she spelled it. In fact, I can prove it because she and I were in a lot of the same vaccine groups. And though she deleted her account or whatever, and like all of her posts and comments went with it, but all the tags, people had tagged her a lot back then. So if you just search these groups for her name, you will pull up other people's messages or other people's comments, and it'll say @ and it'll have her name. And this is how it's spelled. So, I mean, why is he trying to use like big dumb boy or something here to like get some point, like push through? It doesn't make sense. I mean, I thought he was smarter than that, but I guess maybe I gave him too much credit. I don't know. Oh, is it still up here? Oh, hey, Tammy Little. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you. Awesome. Yay. Yeah, I was kind of really asking if he was stupid. Yeah, I mean, I know it's rhetorical. I know the answer, but I guess I was looking for confirmation that I wasn't the only one who saw it. Maybe that's what it was. I think. I don't know. I'm just noticing though all those other comments that I missed earlier that got hidden. Yeah, something was going on there. I don't know. I don't think that this was purposeful, or I don't know. It was only one person. It doesn't make sense. Oh, why would Dre followers become Katie followers? Does Dre do celebrity gossip? No, because in my opinion, many of her like more loyal following or whatever, I think will do much of what she suggests for them to do, including follow Kate. Like, I don't think Katie's looking to win over her followers through like gaining their attention and their interest. I think she's hoping that Dre's going to push them in her direction. And let's face it, I mean, there are a lot of us who will that's enough for us to go on to check out a channel or subscribe to a channel. And if we turns out we don't like it, then that's one thing, but that's enough. Some creators, I know I follow some creators where they said, listen, I really think you like this channel, check them out. I'm likely to do that. So I think that might be why. And I mean, in that whole thing, I mean, if she could have stuck with like Molly or whatever, but Molly's channel, Katie has a lot more subs than Molly does. So that probably didn't look too beneficial for Katie. Whereas over 500,000 followers on Facebook, a platform she's yet to really conquer. That looks pretty beneficial, I think, to her, in my opinion. Yeah, Unirock. Yeah, Uni's recycling his bullshit. Exactly. I mean, I'll do that with streams. Like I'll do like flashback files and reshare a stream or whatever. That's how I recycle. I don't recycle lies to tell viewers. It's just crazy. So yeah. All right. So that's it. But this is where I'm landing on this for now, unless and until I see anything suggesting otherwise. But I would seriously wonder and think that it's very possible, maybe even likely, I don't know, but that this was by design, like this was intended, even manufactured, probably. Like I said, I don't think she has any kind of agreement with Dre. Like, I don't think she's working with Dre or anything like that. I think this is Katie Katie business tactics. That's what I think this is. Yeah, she does think her followers are morons, but she also knows that she's got to keep them interested. And Katie herself might be one, so that's why she has a hard time doing that. I'm kidding. Sorry. That was me being petty. I apologize. That was not very nice of me. I'm leaving for the day Senora twat face gains. I'm living for the day Senora twat face gains employment in the fast food industry. Yeah. Knowing her though, with the fucking luck she has, it'll be because she was hired to be like regional district manager or some bullshit. Just saying. It's crazy. That could very well be true, Jujubee. She says, I think she had both storylines locked and loaded. And when the first failed with the audio incident, she flipped to the second storyline, adapt and keep moving. That's the KJ's way. Yeah, that could very well be the case. Yeah. The donations removed from the GoFundMe. Yeah, well, she said that she put a post up about it, not explaining why she did it, but explaining that there's a reason why she did it, but just not sharing that reason. Fucking ridiculous. Whatever. Like, you're even using your asshole tactics to try to frame shit a certain way. Like, doing the asshole tactic wasn't enough. Now you have to use the fact that you did the asshole tactic to try to frame shit the way you want. Yeah, I don't know. It just seems like overboard. Yeah. You think it's gonna be another Sophie Long where she gets on the mom's side? See, I wonder that too, because I really think that the whole thing with the Long case between the mother and the father, I think there was I think Katie's involvement was propaganda, and I wonder how she got there, though. I don't know. I have theories, though. I did a video on it. The post where she tried to explain, she edited it 3 times. Interesting. Let me grab a link to that though. It wasn't a live stream, it was an upload. What? I just saw that there was a video that might not be published anymore because of music or whatever. It was a karaoke thing. It wasn't monetized. God, I swear, I hate this shit sometimes. Anyway. Where is it? Oh, there it is. So, in regard to what I was just discussing about, like, I wonder just if her involvement, if it was more propaganda than just, personal interest or whatever. I did a video a while back where I talked about this, and I kind of get into my theories, and I provide reasons as to why I kind of suspect the things I suspect, but I haven't gained any more information since then. I haven't tried though. I haven't looked into it, but well, I sort of did, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm just going to share this for now if you want to check it out. But I wonder if maybe because you know how people online, influencers or creators or whatever, they get sponsorship deals. I wonder if like bloggers, if they are offered kind of the same thing, if they write hit pieces or whatever, or write, and because like you can write an ad and make it sound like not an ad, and you can get paid for that. Well, couldn't you do the same thing for like public relations for people? I almost wonder if maybe that's something she does. So here's the link to that video. Oh, Tammy, I don't know if that's true. I know nothing about her finances. I don't really care. I'd laugh probably if I found out she didn't pay her taxes or something, but I don't, whatever. Maybe, I don't know. Wonder how often Katie defrags her own computer to get rid of the dirty deletes. I think one day something crazy will come out. I don't know. Well, I think she said she had an iMac, so I don't know what it's called on the iMac. Why are you supposed to do that? Seriously? Oh, what did I just read? She's posting now. What do you mean she's posting now? Is that you that messaged me? Okay. Interesting. It's like the middle of the night, isn't it? What time is it? Almost. It's going to take so fucking long for the page to load. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck's sake. So, unbelievable. I can just say, I said this the night in stream too, and on a stream too. I've managed to piss off a lot of people on the internet. Not at all proud of this, whatever it is, what it is. I don't give a shit. But yeah, I have. Between the vaccine advocacy being interviewed by CNN over that, and then being here, talking about this shit. Seems like I piss off a new group of people every month. And some of them are really fucking pissed off. I never, though, from this community or whatever you want to call it, never once have I received anything even close to resembling any kind of death threat. I've received some not nice messages, some even downright just fucking rude and asshole messages or posts or comments. But yeah, nothing that even spoke of my physical safety, let alone threatened it. In covering the vaccines, I over several years, I received maybe half a dozen to a dozen, and that's about it. I don't understand how Katie gets threatened so fucking much. I mean, yeah, I get it. She's got a lot more subs, so yeah, she's going to have a higher total count. But I mean, it's still, though, this ratio seems off, like vastly. Anyway, so she posted. So update this 15 minutes ago. Today has been insane with the number of death threats to myself and family. Threats to my son aren't acceptable. No story is worth this kind of harassment, threats, and bullying. I will not be covering the situation as long as other creators are inciting mobs of angry people to go to homes or drive by places. Bitch, ain't no one wants to drive by your place. No one cares. I will not cover this story as long as other creators say that I will end up dying young for not minding my business. Boy, you want Molly to care about you that much, don't you? You want to affect Molly so much that you drive her to say something like that. And it must kill you that you didn't. And now you have to talk this bullshit. I mean, what the fuck? Like, who wants to receive this shit? And she does. I've had death threats. If the screen would move. I've had death threats. If you can imagine. That's the whole fucking meme. That's all it says. I've had death threats. If you can imagine. Oh, fuck off out of here. Christ. Oh, no one can comment. I want to leave a laughing emoji so that'd be kind of crass. Don't anyone else do it. Please don't do it. Don't fucking give her a reason to say people sending people over here. Don't fucking do it, please. But yeah, that's what she's posting. What the fuck? Hey, Lisa, just Lisa. I am beyond late joining, but happy to catch you live. Hi, Aaron in chat. I hope everyone is doing well. We'll go. Okay. Yay. Welcome. Let me scroll down. Yeah, exactly. Autistic show. This is her way of her giving herself an excuse to back away. But she's not going. She's going to back away from the public day-to-day of it. But she's not letting this shit go. Like, there's no fucking way. Because I don't think this exactly panned out the way she hoped or expected it to. And she's not going to let that go, in my opinion. Has she ever used the term drive by before? She talked about that just recently. I guess, and now I don't know if this is what happened, but when the police officer showed up at Molly Golightly's house, I guess there was some sort of accusation that Molly Golightly said something on her stream about, or to someone, to go drive by someone's house for whatever reason. So I think that's what she's referring to. Yeah, it's not at all a threat. What Marissa said is not at all a threat. I mean, it wasn't even about her, if you want to get technical about it. But I mean, even if you think it's about you, it's still not a threat. Yeah, for something to be considered an online threat, it has to adhere to like a very specific definition of sorts. It's not vague. It's not at all vague. Scroll to the next post. Okay. Oh, who you all are trusting right now. Good night. Oh, yay! Yay! I got the link for the episode. Thank you, Katie. Yay! Awesome. I don't have to go looking for it now. Oh. Excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, like, why? I mean, I haven't seen the episode. I haven't seen the episode, so I'm not going to comment on the whys of it because I could probably find my answer just by watching it. Yeah, she will 100% be behind the scenes during the pot. Yep. Oh, okay. I think the drive-by that's mentioned that kind of started that was literally a drive-by, like not a drive-by, projectile things at people, but just literally driving by a house. So, but I see what you're saying. Yeah. Agent Steve retired and moved to a beach in Mexico. That bitch is in like witness protection now. I think Molly encourages people to watch it. She said she learned from it. Oh, I haven't heard her like try to denounce it or anything. I'd be surprised if she didn't tell people to watch it. Like, because she just strikes me as that type of person that can laugh at herself, kind of. But at least more to the point, she's not going to put herself in a position to allow someone else to feel like they got something on her. So. Yeah. Yep. I think if Agent Steve existed, he's definitely on leave for quite a while, I think. Yeah, you're right in that. She cannot laugh at herself. But I don't think she can laugh at much of anything either. It must suck to not be funny. It must suck to not find shit funny. Must be a sad life. He starts pulling his hair out if you even say the name Katie. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm sorry, little mousy girl. You missed everything. I'm actually going to wrap this up, though. I'm tired. I have to be to work in not long from now. Actually, I think at 9 a.m. I have to be there. So, like 7 hours. It's all right, though. So yeah, tomorrow's Sunday. I'm working all day. I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow night. It depends. Depends on what happens, I guess. Otherwise, probably not. I don't know who she'll call. Yeah, if she doesn't have her in at the FBI, if Agent Steve had to retire for mental health purposes, I don't know. I wonder if she might find herself in a position of working like with all of the FBI, like as one of them. I wonder if we'll hear some bullshit story like that. I know. I feel like this is like writing fiction. When I sit there and try to wonder and try to guess like what someone's going to allege next, and it's really it's expanding any creativeness I have in my mind, because I don't think I really had much. But I'm surprising myself at some of the shit I'm thinking of now. Like I like it. Come back to work. Let's make plans. Okay, definitely, Claire. I need the group name. I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember. Oh, I remember now. All right, yeah, I invited you. I think I added you to the group. So, check your notifications. I'll double check it though, and I'll do it again. But yeah, dude, that's my favorite group on Facebook. Yeah, the crazy stories. Yeah. Okay, on that note, I'm out of here. So I don't know. I'll see you guys around. Not tomorrow, but then Monday. Where is it? Bye.